hey there, cosmic kittens and planetary puppies of the Divine Feminine tribe. Remember, this is energy, not gender. If you identified, this is for you. It's your girl, Katz, the Wandering Intuitive, and I'm back once again with the energy forecast for this week. Welcome to Scorpio season, followed up on Tuesday with solar eclipse and new moon happening at the same time. It's going to be a very interesting start to our weekend this season. I do have special forecasts for the season of Scorpio, because this new moon and solar eclipse energy, also along with the other cosmic stuff that's been thrown at us over the past few weeks, I've got a forecast going up geared just for that. It's a special. It's down below in the description box if you would like to book it. I'm only running it till October 31st. I will never approach you telling you, oh, I've received a message, you must contact me now. I don't do that. So if anybody does that, saying they're me, tell them to F off and say try to steal somebody else's money because you ain't get mine. So on that note, if you have cards, pull on with me. That way you can see how these energies that will be influencing the Divine Feminine over this week are going to be influencing your love area, family, friends, career, money, you. Okay. Remember, take what resonates, pitch out the rest. Take every reading you see with a grain of salt, right? One thing you can trust and count on is your beautiful intuition. All right, Spirit, let's go. Divine Feminine. Very strong lunar energy already coming in. So I was, as I say that, can't make it up, the moon. Okay, you'll be guided through the darkness. New moon, okay? New moon, new phase, new things coming in. But here's the thing, there are things that are going to have to be leaving, okay, in a big way this week. Spirit's had enough, okay? So, okay, the Raven, it says, darkness looms on the horizon, but there's a couple different, I read energetically more than by the, cards, okay? So, darkness looms on the horizon. Now, the reason why that's important for some of you, take a resonance picture out the rest, is that the thing that you've been dreading is going to happen because it has to go. It has to get the F out. You got new shit coming in. Like, could be people, love, your actual real person. Maybe your job you've been dreaming of. Maybe the direction's going to come in, but it's going to be a little different, or the opportunity. It's definitely going to, it's not going to be expected. Or be kind of jumping around a little bit, sorry. And it's funny because I was just getting ready to read the next card and my throat got really dry. Choose your words carefully with the Sphinx. And I also want to note that they just said someone's into Egyptian gods and goddesses, Egyptian lore, mythology. Get into it, okay? That's your sign. All right. So choosing your words carefully. Don't feed any dramatic monkey circus type things happening this week, because what's happening to you, especially if it throws you off, it's also happening to everybody else. The Divine Masculine is going through a lot of decision making this coming week. Okay. And that's going to it's going to feel like it's throwing everything off. Everything's going to be happening everywhere all at once. Okay. Everything everywhere all at once. Yep. Winds of change. Your surroundings will undergo transition. Okay? So there's going to definitely be a lot of changes, but they're all for the good. This new moon bringing new things in. Okay? And with the season of Scorpio happening here, I feel like I need to do this one more time. Thank you, Spirit. Some of it's going to sting a little, okay? But it's not stuff that you haven't picked up there, Divine Feminine, okay? The stuff you've been dreading, that's what Spirit says. Maybe it's stuff you're like, I really didn't want to let that go, but all right, Especially it's people who haven't been around, okay? Maybe you've been waiting for a long time for some people, okay? All right. Hold on. Oh. Be meticulous and patient. Okay. There's a big energy also coming up from Mama Earth, okay? Besides the fact we're also getting like even more intuitively clear, like the messages, the visions, the precognitions, all the six clairs, paranormal activity, signs, synchronicities, quote unquote coincidences, no such things, just synchronicities. being present, okay, being here and now. So that's what this is about. The spider's very focused on making her web each step, okay, and it's going to be hard not to let the emotional aspect take the mind away, you know, start spinning it around. So do everything you can to stay grounded. If you have to go outside, that was a big one from Spirit, I feel, for both the Divine Feminine and Masculine, is if you can get outside for just a little bit, just connect in with Mother Gaia, get grounded, get cleared, and get back into whatever, you know, work or whatever it is. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? But the moon is definitely a very strong change. And some of it's going to be a little uncomfortable. There we go. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. Hand of Fate. Spirit, unseen forces watch over you. Hold on real quick. Okay, so the Hand of Fate. Forces beyond your control intervene. Remember what I was saying, there may be some things are going to feel disappointed that are ending or feel like they're taken from you. It's all in the divine plan because something else is coming in, okay? The key, locked doors are now unlocked, okay? Now, the locked door could be you, okay? Could be your heart. Maybe you've locked out, you didn't want, maybe it's too scary to start something new with someone else. I mean, it could be love related, it could be career related. Maybe you had disappointment after disappointment. You're like, nope, I'm just gonna sit here and I'm totally okay. You know, thinking about somebody else's, it's safer in a way, okay? That's not going to resonate with everybody. Take what resonates, pitch out the rest, okay? Now, for career too, though, the Hand of Fate is going to come in a most surprising way for some of you, leading you smack right into the career of your dreams. For some of you, opportunities to start getting on that path towards your dream goal there for work and for your person, okay? Unseen forces watch over you, Spirit. Very strong, what was I saying? Very strong energy coming in. Spirit showing up in the physical plane. Okay, through people, but not only that, but also paranormally. You're going to get these signs that are very clear and you're going to go, whoa, I know that wasn't, you know, you'll know, okay? You will receive news from afar. We have the Caduceus. Some of you might be waiting on news, maybe on medical results. Now, remember, I'm nothing to do with medical anything, diagnosis or anything, so remember, see your doctor. But there's some news coming in for somebody that's watching this, but there's also news coming in, so that is going to surprise you. For some of you, it might be that you applied for something a long time ago, and all of a sudden you're going to hear from that job or that person or that connection, networking. Okay, I think the news that we're all going to get messages this week that are going to surprise us in a good way. We're going to be like, almost like in shock, like, whoa, we're not going to see this coming, okay? But see, subconsciously, deep down in that higher intuition of ours, we know these things are coming in. We can feel it because we're reacting to it. Okay? The fear-based reactions, right? Spirit's clearing that out, and that's where Mother Gaia comes in. Mother Gaia is really coming up like through like our feet. To start helping healing the root chakras. The fight or flight responses are starting to diminish this week. That's what they were showing me. I'm like, wow, that's a big one. I've never seen that ever, that where Spirit actually said, no, that's going to be feeling more strong in our foundation, mind, body, soul, and spirit all together. Boom, ready to go. All right. Now, what's interesting is Spirit just said, for some of you where maybe something's going to be going away, excuse me, okay, the wind's just crazy. It's banging my Halloween decorations outside against the door, sorry. It's because now from the Divine Masculine, if you want to, go watch the Divine Masculine reading. They may be stepping in a new Divine Masculine. Your true Divine Masculine is to be stepping in, but maybe somebody else has to go, okay? Now, just like I said, it could be somebody that hasn't even been around, someone you've been kind of holding in your heart, hoping, you know. Brothers, maybe you're in a relationship that's kind of like, I don't know, well, you know, he's here, or they're here, and but whatever the case is, Spirit's going, and then the door opens for this new person. Now, we do have the Ace of Wands here. Ace of Wands. New passionate beginnings, new passionate creative starts. This is a brand new, like feeling enthusiastic, the fire, the passion again. Yes, divine feminine. We will be feeling, we've been feeling fucking tired, okay? We're exhausted, you know, right? We have days when we're up and then, you know, right back down. That roller coaster is now starting to level out a bit. Now, to be careful with that fire, right? You want to be careful how you wield that fiery wand, okay, you're being handed this week. You want to use it, ooh, good, okay. You want to use it where it's going to count for you, okay? Don't waste it. Don't waste that fire energy. Especially don't waste it on fighting with people, feeding anybody else's like insecurities, or because there are people that are not going to be happy either because of these changes. You know, they're going to be reactive. You don't want to feed that. You keep your energy tight. Keep it for you. Go, you know, you go ahead and deal with that. I'm going over here. I'm going to paint a mural. Okay, you know what I mean? So yeah, we do have the Five of Cups in reverse. So for those of you who have been focusing on the past, that's going to clear. Okay, and you're going to see these, not just 2 cups, but beyond that, you're going to see a whole field of these brand new cups of your choosing. It's like abundance and happiness in the heart area. Okay, you're going to open up. You're going to be feeling it here. Okay, could come in the form of a person. I did see alignment happening between people, like brand new. It's like you're going to feel like you've known them forever. It's the last time you had one of those conversations with somebody. You know, without drugs or alcohol. Just saying. Temperance, balance, water, earth. The moon energy, your intuition with being grounded and balanced and present. Be here and now. Don't let your mind wander to shit that isn't here. That's wasting that energy. Okay, you have the power to tell it to shut up, okay? I know it ain't easy, trust me, okay? Things are going to come into balance, but it starts to answer to you need to be here. You need to be here. Okay? Trust that beautiful intuition. Trust the dreams that you've been having. You may have been dreaming about people. You're like, who was that? You know, write it down, describe it. Write down the description of them. And Spirit's coming through with dreams are very important right now because they're becoming more vivid, more lucid, and they're happening. It's clear. It's not like a big puzzle anymore. We're like, well, what does that mean? I got to look at my dream book, or I need to, you know, have someone do a reading. Tell me what this dream was. Does this mean this and that? You know, it's going to be very clear. So make sure you're writing down what you remember, because you're going to be remembering more and more as this week goes through. Okay. Your intuition's off the chart. Divine feminine. Ooh, yeah. There it goes. Here's the choices. Now, the interesting thing about the choice, we got the Two of Wands just popped out. Okay. Okay, good. All right. Wait, no. Okay, so this week's theme, very strong energy. Now, these 2 choices, okay. This, now I don't read traditionally, I read energetically. Okay, what Spirit says is the Divine Feminine has walking away from the past, okay, is heading towards, they have 2 choices now. Has nothing to do with the past. That's done. You already closed the door on that one, say, okay? And now you have the world in your hands. You can have anything. And you can make a good choice, Spirit says. You could choose the world, or you could choose, wait, sorry, there's like three spirits talking at the same time. I'm like, okay, you're really confusing me. Hold on. For some of you, letting go of the past, shutting the doors for career, okay, your career, and it's like, do I want to go for, like, I'm going to say it just like they channel it through, global domination with my creativeness, my craft, my ideas. Say you're into fashion, you're like, should I go global, just go nuts and just get out there, put everything into it? Or do I want to take it one step at a time? Do I want to start here and learn a little bit more? That was just an example. Do I want to start small, like say you're a painter? and you haven't really, I mean, you say you post on Instagram and stuff like that, but you haven't really done a lot with it. Like, you could do more. So maybe you're like, you know what, let me talk to my local gallery. So you go and you show them your work, and they're like, oh my God, we'd love to show that. We got an event coming up. Come on in. That's an opportunity. That's that door opening for you. Take it. They'll go, oh, well, I don't know. No, do it. Just do it. Take that chance. You're going to be so surprised. That's the one wand. Take it a step there, and then going, wow, I can get out there, available for, you know, and start posting more stuff. And that's going to really just stir up that creative juices, and you're going to go crazy, but you're going to take it one step at a time, which is okay, as long as you're heading towards your heart's happy. Okay, what feels good for you, and you just don't even listen to these people around you. You're doing it. Some of you have already like cut off people, and you're walking free. It's like, I can go for global domination with my artwork, or I can start off locally. Okay, that's it. That was just an example. Now, Hermit in reverse, okay? So for those of you who've been kind of tucking in, now this is also like maybe isolating yourself and not really, I'm not isolated, I talk to people online and stuff, but then it's almost like the moon is showing how much lately over the past couple of weeks you may have started realizing, I really don't talk to people anymore. I mean, I can see why after some of these conversations. But anyway, Spirit's going to be kind of, this energy is going to encourage you on your own to get out there more, to maybe, you know what, I'm going to go for a walk in the park. I haven't done that in a while. Maybe you thought about going for walks. Maybe you thought, oh, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to start going to the gym again. And you haven't done it. Say that. So you've been saying that all the time and nothing's happened. This is you're going to be like, fuck it, I'm going. Okay, I'm going to go to this event. I'm going to go to this bar. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Starting to get out more and be a little bit more friendly, because you know what? Who gives a fuck? Be yourself. I'm just going to go out there, whatever, and just, I'm doing it because it makes me feel good. Don't deny yourself getting out there to do things that make you feel good. You don't have to always be, you know, going to events and forcing yourself out. But if there's something that piques your interest and you go, oh yeah, but just do it. Take a step. That's the Two of Wands for some of you too. Okay. You can go say, you know what? I'm going to sell my shit. I'm going to get an RV and I'm going to travel around the United States, or, you know, I'm going to sell everything and I'm going to travel around the world on a boat, on a plane, whatever. Or I'm just going to start small and start exploring around where I live, the area where I live, and then expand out. Does that make sense? That's what the big theme is this week too. Those are your choices. Queen of Wands, look at you. Okay. You're looking hot, you're looking sexy, very attractive this week as you start taking these steps, these decisions to open up and expand your world out more. Okay. That's where that energy of fire is just coming in. Now, like I said though, watch the tempers, okay? All right? If people are negative towards you, well, wow, you're wearing that, like trying to put down, maybe you feel good in what you're wearing and somebody's just dinging you. And just know that that's on them. That has nothing to do with you. Just be like, you know, I don't need this fight. Don't waste your energy arguing with those people because they're going through stuff. They need their self-confidence thrown off, and there you are going, yeah, I'm gonna go do this. Oh, I did that. And people are like, oh, all of a sudden you're out there doing that. When they make those little comments, that's what that's about. You don't need to feed it. Don't let it bother you. You're on your path. They've yet to start theirs. Okay, remember that. Now, so we have this libido pumping, yeah, feeling more sexy, feeling good, and just like, hi, how you doing? And people approaching you, okay? Because you're standing in this energy. This is a queen energy, someone who feels very secure, very comfortable in who they are, no matter how wild and crazy you are, being yourself. Because you don't give a fuck anymore. You're done. It's like, you know, I'm tired of this, all this crap, this isolation, protect my heart. I'm out. I'm going to go enjoy my life. Because my heart is telling me to, you know. Page of Wands. Messages, fast messages. There's going to be a lot of communication we weren't expecting this week. Okay, Divine Feminine. Could be from, like I said, you're looking really good. It could be from new people. Okay. Pages are like, you know, they're the gophers of the court cards in tarot. But I also feel these are new. I mean, some people might come at you straight up with the whole, you know, damn, I'd hit that, and oh, I just want to do things to you. You know what I mean? Make your hair and toes and everything else curl, you know, or straighten, depending. Just remember this, pages are kind of more the immature, and depending on who's sending you the message, they could be feeling a little nervous, and maybe they're more comfortable talking in that way, and you know, that may turn you off. That may be, oh, you're just like that, but just follow your intuition on it, because your intuition is going to be right. You'll know, you know, when they're just being nervous, because they're going to throw some other stuff in there. It's going to kind of counter the whole sexing. That's not like, oh shit, I better not talk about that, I might lose them and not hit that. It's, you'll know, okay? But I also feel like creative messages coming in. Maybe people want to come in, networking, collaborations, just messages coming in very quickly. Maybe there's stuff you've been waiting on. All of a sudden they're coming in, boom, 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 boom. All good, okay? All good. And it's going to fuel that fire. And this is interesting. Okay. Divine Masculine got this card twice. You're getting it once. 9 of Wands. Okay, for some of you. Okay, this energy. It's a lighter energy. It's more on the Divine Masculine side. The 9 of... I'm sorry, I lied. I'm getting the 9 of Wands, so I'm going to go ahead and say it. For some of you, it was a very small or lighter energy. It's coming in for the Divine Feminine. It's the Wounded Warrior card. It is the also known as the Brotherhood card. Okay, so maybe you're I just don't want to do this again. I'm tired of being disappointed. I just don't have the energy to put into it. Spirit's giving you the energy to put into it, to get moving, and Spirit's also bringing people in there to light your fire and get you going. Okay, so have faith there. This is actually the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Choices. For some of you, it's waiting for your ships to come in. That's what Spirit says. For others, you're sending those ships out. Like that whole story I was talking about, like you have a choice. You could just go full on domination, dump all your money into like all the social media you can get your hands on and YouTube and everything, and just blast your stuff out there, or take smaller steps. Maybe you haven't posted your stuff online before, whether you make jewelry, or I'm just using that for example. It could be anything, clothes, photography, whatever. Or you can, and then contacting your local gallery and say, hey, can you show this? Or contacting your local stores. Hey, I make these. I thought it would look good in your store. You want to try it out? So this is about executing that for some of you, for those of you that's for, okay, with the 3 of Wands, okay? You will be guided. Okay, Spirit's going to give you the opportunities for this, or you're going to start getting these ideas and go, why didn't I think of that? I should do it. Do it. Do it. Okay, nobody's going to do it for you. I mean, you may get presented opportunities and people asking, hey, you want to do this? You need to get on it this week. On it now. This is the time to get things started this week. That's brand new. Okay, your career. Okay, love, getting out. Doing things that make you feel happy. Feed that energy for yourself. Do not give it away to any of the people that are still in yuck mode, okay? All right, and there may be a few, because we do have the 10 of Swords. So there is some things that not everybody's going to have, you know, like, it's like you have this feeling that something's going to go, but you haven't seen it yet, and you're really hoping deep down, you know, that it wouldn't happen, but it doesn't. It's painful to let things go that we've been hanging on to. It could be anything, okay? Could be anything, so be open. But this is a 10. Endings leading to new beginnings. With all the fire and the moon and the earth and all these energies they're pushing in, something new is going to come in immediately. The pain isn't going to last that long. Because when this comes in, it's going to drive so right, your heart's going to respond in such a way that you're just going to be like, you know, I'm not saying you're going to be devoid of any heartbreak or pain or anything like that, okay? But it's not going to be as lasting. You'll be able to go out and enjoy the new stuff, whatever that is for you. All right, let's clarify Spirit with the Deviant Moon Tarot, please. Oh, we can throw them all over. Okay. Yep. Thank you, Spirit. 2 of Cups. Same energy I picked up in the Divine Masculine. This is about aligning with new people. people that jive with your, it's like, it's electric. This Two of Cups energy that Spirit's showing me is electric. Like you've known these people, they jive with your vibe. And what's really interesting is a lot of you manifested these people. There's a magician, that things you have been manifesting, but there were indirect influences involved in what you've been wanting to manifest, what your soul's wanting to manifest, what your heart wants to manifest, okay? So all this shit's happening now. All this stuff, like things are being moved around the chessboard. Some people have to leave a job so you can get this job over here, but that counts with somebody else and blah, 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 leading down to you. So it's taken time, okay? But now it's happening. This is the week you will see at least one thing that you've been wanting to manifest show up for sure. It's at least. Okay. Knight of Pentacles with the King of Wands. You have the Queen of Wands too. So definitely a lot of passion, a lot of fire in the love area. Especially those who've been single, with that Hermit card in reverse too, okay? So if you get an invitation to go to an event or to even go, hey, you know, we used to walk, you feel like walking? Or, you know, visiting with people, stuff like that, you'd be surprised, okay? With that Two of Cups energy, alignments are happening. It doesn't necessarily mean it's just going to be in love, okay? But it does talk about alignment, like, really enthusiastic and passionate conversations, you know, the ones that you, before you know it, it's like, oh man, I don't want to go. Your friend's like, hey, you know, it's getting late, and you're like looking at them and you're having this fantastic conversation. It's like, you know what, you go ahead, I'll get there. And the other person goes, I'll give you a ride home. Well, yeah, sure. And next thing you know, the sun's come up, you're sitting in the parking lot of Denny's eating your to-go food, still talking. That. Now, it could be someone you're going to communicate with in a creative way for your career or your job, or love. Now, we do have a Knight of Pentacles kind of chugging along, had to think about it. Okay, this is for this is like a, okay. So for some of you, you've been waiting a long time and no one's shown up. That's because this person had to think about things and they had to make decisions, okay? Remember, these are energies, not gender, okay? So this Knight of Pentacles is very methodical, but very loyal and trustworthy and gets things done. However, when they do come to offer, whether it's coffee or whatever, whenever they make some kind of offer, like, well, you know, I don't mind helping you. You know, I got a truck if you need help, or whatever they offer. Spirits might be very clear on that part, but they said, you'll know, whoever this pertains to, that this is solid. This is someone you could trust. This is someone who had to go through a lot to clear the way for them to get rid of the old stuff, the people that have been blocking them. Remember when I was saying indirect influences have a lot to do with the shit we've been manifesting. We've been manifesting like crazy. We've been helping, supporting our other halves or our career paths by, you know, just putting our energy into manifesting stuff. But so what happens is a chain reaction goes out. And we have to wait till it completes. And then here you go. Now, see, a lot of people don't look at that side of that. You know, the people we've been waiting on, for instance, they have to go through a lot of stuff before they can get here. You know, we can't really rush that because, I mean, honestly, if you think about, and I'm sure you all know, have talked to people, it's like, do you really want them right now? Or would you rather have them get through their shit and then when they come, they're ready? You know what I mean? It's worth the wait, okay? Now, okay, for some of you, or others of you, we have someone who's taken their time, had to get things done, had to plan things out on how they were going to approach you, and bam, here they come. It's like when they meet you, they're like all turning into fire and just, they get, for some of you, it's like they melt. That was the word I heard. They just melt when they see you, like, oh my God. It was like the impact of seeing you face to face was different than what maybe they've seen on social media. It's like, and they're like, hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? They will do everything and anything they can, okay, to impress you. Okay, so the waiting no more. Hangman in reverse. The energy I'm picking up, there's no more waiting. There's definitely movement on the ground. Quick, quick, quick. Okay, Devil in reverse, freeing yourself from all those toxic bonds that bind you. Okay. They're being ripped away. Any shackles you've had to toxic people, places, and things, okay, being ripped away. Now, here's the thing. Your intuition is always right. We have the Two of Swords here. Okay? Making no decision is a decision, and it will be accepted fast this week. Any of these opportunities that are coming your way, you need to grab that bull by the horns. Okay? This is what you've been working for, Divine Feminine. This is what you've been manifesting. Okay? Fear has no room here. Okay? BS in your head has no room here. This is about you moving forward. This is about you. Your ship's coming in. This is about you. Ship's going out, sending stuff out. Okay? For some of you, it's the manifesting, the energy going out and coming back. Now you've been waiting, and now it's time. Okay? No time to sit on it. Don't have to worry about the past. It's time to be here and look forward to the future, Divine Feminine. All right, let's get some guidance. The energy and spirit oracle. Spirit. For the Divine Feminine for this week, please and thank you. Remember, if I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. Thanks, Spirit. That keeps me showing up here on YouTube for you guys. So please and thank you. All right, it's appreciated. Mindfulness, peaceful presence, quiet mind. Stay present. Don't let your mind get all over the place. Okay? This is a big energy for you. And I feel like there's an energy coming in to help that. You know, be here. Just bring yourself to here. Focus here. Focus here. That's so important. I can't even stress that. Getting outside. If it gets too crazy in your head, go outside. That's what Spirit said. Go outside. Get somewhere where you can go outside. Spirit, you want to say that again? Go outside. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey now. All right. Divine Feminine. Your eternal spirit, higher self, sacred intuition. Okay. I'm telling you, heightened. Pay attention. Write things down. Even if you think it's crazy, write it down anyway. You're going to get a confirmation. Okay, promise. Okay, that's what Spirit says. Normally, I wouldn't promise anything, but Spirit's like, Goddess of dreams, vision, intuition, receptivity. Again, Spirit's like, how many cards do we have to pull out here? Okay, to tell you. Intuition. Do not dismiss it. Write it down. Connections, partnerships, contracts, commitments this week. See? Okay? People are going to be offering. You have to make a decision. You can't sit on it. Okay? Some of you already know. It's like some of these decisions are coming back around again, and you already know. So you don't have to sit there and go, I'll answer that later. Archangel Raziel, wisdom, inspiration, the Akashic Records. Okay, for some of you, that's opening up. Okay, the Akashic Records. Okay, you don't know what they are, Google them. Okay, opening up. Spirit is, those lucid dreams are not BS. They're not just you. Okay, this is Spirit coming in, all right? Ancestors, historical connections and purposes, past lives coming in now. Okay, we might be having dreams of like, you know, like say World War II or the Civil War. I'm just using that for example loosely. There's something there that pertains to now that you need to see. Okay, it's going to be different for everybody what that is. Pay attention to those. Connecting in with your ancestors, yes, they are around you. There is a huge paranormal presence of our loved ones actually here helping us. It's almost like we can now help you. Like, you know, we're not up doing other stuff. We're here now, and we're here to help you and guide you. So on that note, Divine Feminine, thank you so much for hanging with me. And don't forget, if you want to book a reading, everything's down below in the description box. And I hope you guys have a great week and make good choices. Take care.